guys, how's everyone doing today? Today's an exciting day. It's the start of spring field work. So I got the white behind me, as I'm sure you can see. Up to the disc. We got the disc set on kill. As aggressive as it'll go. This field we sprayed down, we burned down last fall and spread manure on it, so there's not really much left as far as stuff on top, so there's no sense plowing it. We're just going to disc it up, probably run across it a couple times like that, and that'll be good. So this piece is actually about 12 acres. This is a pretty large section of the farm. We got another piece to do too. It's going to be plowed. I think my uncle's going to go plow that maybe, or who knows, maybe I'll end up doing that too. We are gearing up to do a little bit of land clearing too with the excavator, so I'll try to get some footage of that also. Alright guys, that's it. We're moving. Not that fast though. I can't really work the camera and operate the tractor particularly fast for some reason. I'm only doing about 7.4 kilometers an hour. So yeah, this piece I think I mentioned is 12 acres. It's not all going alfalfa, although most of it will be, probably 8 acres or so. We're actually going to plant some corn this year. Right where we're disking right now, we're going to do about 4 acres just to try it. That's what they decided to do, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, so we got the corn seed, and we're going to get a blend of a planter from the neighbor farm. Well, the two closest farms to us share it, so we're going to get a blend of it from them. We'll be planting the corn under plastic, so that'll be something different. I don't know if anybody does that on YouTube or not. It'll be something kind of new. But it seems to be disking up pretty good behind us there. It's a bit wet down in this section. It might be getting a little bit brave. Oh, it's alright. Not sure. I'm not going to do the whole 12 acres in one go. I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to go either. Probably should have just cut it off there. This is technically like 3 or 4 different fields, all just bunched into one. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, I just seen Dad going over with the 3070 and the plows on it. We put the plows on it there last week. That's the newer of the two 3070s, the one with the loader on it. So the plows are on it. He's heading over, I assume, to start plowing. I don't imagine what else he'll do. It's actually getting close to dinner time now. I don't know what took him so long. It's after 11 o'clock. Can't see my phone's too far away. 11:15. So yeah, I imagine he'll get started on it there. Well, we might take a peek over before lunch and see what he's doing. And yeah, making pretty good progress here. Ground is not too wet. Well, the tires aren't getting wet anyway, so seems to be disking up all right. We'll get out here in a little bit and have a look. But disking it up helps dry it too anyway. Like even if it is a little bit wet, once you disc it up, the top will start to dry up. So and just keep disking it and disking it, and it'll get dry. So we'll probably go over this twice, I would say. It's disced up pretty good, but There's still a lot of clumps and stuff. I haven't seen too many rocks either, so that's good. So yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on here. Alright. Got that part finished up. I don't know how much that is, maybe. No idea, I don't think it's happening. 5 acres maybe. Flowers, not even no flowers. Hour and a half. So have a closer look here. Pretty dry on top. Down below it's still a bit damp, but it's not too bad. Just working alright. These back gangs could be digging in a bit more. Front ones are doing most of the work. But yeah, let's go see Dad for a minute, see what he's doing. Save myself a bit of walking. Drive over there. Drive right over there. I'll just drive closer. You can walk in. It's about 11:30. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So I could start another section there for half an hour, but see what Dad's doing and then go from there. There's been a wet spot down that section. Probably won't be able to go through that. I see standing water in it, so it's never really that inviting. Let's turn off this one here. And drop the disc and hold the tractor back because we still don't have a park brake on this thing. And we'll see what Dad's doing. Not a bad day out. Here, Dad, I don't see him. Water's pretty calm out there too. Be lobster season here starting in the next couple weeks. All the boats will be out. Uncle got his boat in the water there day before yesterday. So be kind of down a man in the mornings, but he's usually home at lunchtime and works in the afternoon. There's Dad. We'll catch up when I get a bit closer. ground behind me. See the dust coming off the top layer of the ground. Still dry underneath too. Dry enough that you can't make a ball out of it. So there you go. I missed a spot there in the middle. I don't know. Oh, that's all out. Not much overlap, I guess. Pick away at it. This is kind of a weird shaped field. It's not really square or rectangle. It's just kind of like multiple sides. So there. This ground so far, I don't really see any rocks. Well, I see some rocks, but not what we call rocks. That road that's down there dug up is what we call rocks. That was in the middle of the field. That'd be more what we're used to. A couple over there. Figure 70 looks good. Alright, we better get back to work, I think. Oh, I'll take a shortcut over here. This is our old road. Used to go through here. You can kind of see it through the trees there. But put this road in here to haul wood out. We ended up moving the road up further. It wasn't very handy where it was anyway. Usually when we were coming over here through the summer for hay and whatnot, the cows are in the field there on the other side of the trees, so it's all fenced around there, and having to go through the fences with the tractors and whatnot isn't really ideal situation. So we moved the road up further, the other end of the field. It's just on the other side of the fence where the cows are at, so we kind of avoid all that. So that worked out pretty good. Love to be able to use this road, but it's so rough. Like, they put a lot of work in them putting it here, but they didn't make any effort to make it smooth at all. So it's kind of pretty much not worth traveling on. You gotta skirt the edge of the field there on the other side. That's the only way down to the bottom half. This field here, I think the whole thing is probably 12 or 15 acres. We do it in 2 halves. It's split by kind of like a peninsula of trees. It's a big hill there. So it's the bottom half and the top half. I'm not sure. They're not actually half, I don't think. It's just what we call them. So last year I plowed the top half, and we did that. We seeded it, grew peas on it first crop, and I must have took second cut off it, I guess. Can't remember. Bottom half was just hay ground. There was no really alfalfa left in it, but yeah, hilly silage this year, I guess. That's what we used to do on it. It's a bit mucky through here where it's shaded, I guess, in the trees. It's not terrible, just gotta watch where I walk. Nobody wants wet boots. Let's check, see what time it is now. 11:45. Maybe we'll do one more round with the tractor there. And head home, I guess, for lunch. Alright, after lunch. Never had much exciting for lunch, but the missus brought me home I don't know, whatever this kind of thing is. Seems to taste alright. We'll pick another piece of that, well, another piece off of that big piece, I guess, and start disking that up. Unfortunately, we don't really have quite as much time in the afternoons. Now it's shortly after 1 now. It's a little bit late coming out, I guess. Quarter after maybe. And we feed the cows and the calves and whatnot around 2:30. So, you know, a little over an hour you get in the afternoon. Right now, anyway. I mean, when the cows go out on the grass here in a couple weeks, probably 3 weeks, there's not as much to do in the barn at 2:30, so like it's easier for one guy, and the other fellows can just stay in the field or whatever. But for now, it's kind of a at least 2-person job. So yeah, only about an hour and a bit, I guess, in the afternoons. In the mornings, it's like, you know, you get out at 9. If you're really pushing it, maybe closer to 9:30 before you actually get out in the field. And then you'll run right till dinner time, 12 o'clock. You get like, you know, 2.5 hours, so it's pretty much like twice as much time in the morning for working as in the afternoon for now. And we don't usually do a whole lot of work in the evening or at nighttime. I know I see a lot of guys, I watch a lot of channels, and especially this time of year and around harvest time too, we don't really have like a big push for harvesting and seeding like green guys do, but we're kind of a little bit more casual, I guess. We don't work late into the night very often. Sometimes, like during silage or whatever, we'll want to push to get something done, or hay or whatever, before it rains. And in that case, we will push into the night a little bit, but that doesn't happen very often. Maybe once or twice a year, if that. So mostly daytime workers. We don't work that hard, I guess. Well, depends on the way you look at it. So anyway, we're just gonna start disking this up. I don't like just making tracks, and I like the disc behind me when I am driving over it. We gotta disc it 3 or 4 times anyway, so it's not gonna hurt it to disc it more. Just while I get over to this section here, I'm not 100% sure where I'm gonna go when I get here. Just kind of winging it. And I think I'll go this way, alongside where I disced before. You know, here you guys can see. There. So I'm just following along where I disced before. It's not an arrow straight line. I'm terribly sorry. I just kind of went whatever up a bit there. I run around 1500 usually. We're about 9 kilometers an hour. Seems to work all right. So you can see over there, that's that wet spot I was talking about. It's not wet here, I don't think. No. By wet, I mean I'm not saying much of this is wet, but over there is wet because there's standing water. But most of this is pretty dry, to be honest. As you can tell by the dust coming off the disc. We're not cutting it very deep, but like the top layer, this is pretty dry. Even over where Dad is discing, or Dad is plowing, I should say, it's pretty dry. A little bit wetter would be nice. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow, and that'll firm it up a bit. Slow down a little bit. I still haven't figured out where I'm going. Not that it matters really. I know what has to be disced. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. Little field here, it's probably only a few acres, maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3, closer to 3. I don't think it's any more than that. We did hay on that last year. I think that's all it's ever been, is just hay. So, anyway guys, I'll let you go here while I figure out where I'm gonna go. And we'll check back in later. I won't get that much done. I only got about an hour. Maybe I'll focus on this bottom half. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Well, that's about as close as I think I'm going to go to the center there. It's pretty wet, like very wet. Something tells me it's not that's soft in the center, like it's just rock. I don't know. It's just like the top 4 inches or 5 inches that's soft, but nothing really gonna grow there anyway, so it's not really worth taking the chance on it. You can see how wet it is. And there's standing water over there. Anyway, yeah, it's about 20 after 2 or 25 after, so I'll probably just call her a day. Go back to do the chores. That'll be about it. So, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, thought I'd better add this in here. I did promise I was going to make a video of boiling sap down, and I just about forgot. That's the last of it right there, boiling up right now. Well, last of it is. What I mean is, it's all that I've got. All the I can't even remember now what went into it. 20 gallons or 30 gallons or whatever it was. It's all boiled down into this. Not very much left. There might be a gallon or 3 quarts of sap by the time I'm done here. So just boiling it off right now. And that's about it. So I just wanted to add that in the end of the video there before I forgot about it. So anyway guys, thanks for watching.